Okay, you'd think that with all the money that Google have, basically, and platforms and everything, although I think they're losing money because of their business model, but still they would be epically rich and resourceful, I would have thought. Um, that they wouldn't have to put out bullshit like this. This is an advert for folding in to influence from haters. That's what this is, really, in some ways. Uh, it's stupid. In response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks. So I imagine the user end you see the dislikes, but the viewer end you don't see the dislikes with these new templates. Fuck that. Um, Dislike or upvote or downvote, it still registers in Google's algorithm, YouTube algorithm, as interaction, so it makes your video more viewable. I mean, this is why Jason Smith fucking fucks around anyway. There's another reason, but I would even say downvoted videos, a huge amount of downvotes, get more views than those who are upvoted because it's normally haters who are downvoting at the excessive amount because they're so butthurt about factual information or anything in line with the facts, or they just emotional response is reactive rather than proactive, and then the word gets around is like, oh, look at the downvotes. The haters are downvoted at all, so go and support the person so that another person views a video, drama gets views because people genuinely want social justice. But yeah, screw the social justice warriors. They ain't got a clue. Calling yourself a warrior when you just get butthurt over the most simplistic things is not warrior-like. It's quite the opposite. But we find that overly boasting titles don't deliver what the title promises. All right. So this is pathetic, I think. Why would you want to hide your downvotes? Really, I think it's, give a valid argument why you would want to hide your downvotes. I would want the majority of people to see my downvotes, or everyone to see my downvotes, because it shows. I wouldn't say fair and honest opinion. It shows. I don't know what the word is. It just shows factual information, the truth of your interactivity. And yeah, my last video proved that point. We're bringing the worms out of the woodwork. I got a lot of downvotes. Google's algorithm will actually push that video up because it's most, on this channel at least, it's my most downvoted video yet. And it was a very similar video to what I did before. I have a prediction of watch what happens. And what happened, these idiots come out. And the it's weird. How much do we see the projection thing as well? One of the comments says, I was gonna, what did they say? I mean, I'll look. Can't even remember. Something about I have no subscribers. Well, yeah, I do. um, Not many. I'd like to see it grow, but that's okay. It'll do it naturally on its own, I guess, without forcing it too much, which is the best way to go about things. Let's have a look at my video. Fucking weird, I tell you. These people are just so digital zero. I was gonna check your subs, but you ain't got none. Well, this channel has 36 subscribers. The other channels has 108 subscribers. Not a lot really for compared to where I want it to be, but that's okay. You know, I'm more on point now with doing more content because most of the hard work for exploratoryminds.com has been done. Thankfully, because of lockdown, I, you know, focus on things in my spare time. Um, Apparently, it's silly of me to look at viewers and not actually content creators. The point is, the majority of the viewers weren't content creators. Uh, Wanted to help you by reminding to like and subscribe. Okay, fine. 36 subscribers. I don't know. I mean, really, just the point is, the most devout followers of haters like Jason hide behind the internet, have nothing to offer themselves. Go and look at Cheshire Vic's subscribers. There's a lot there that have content. You know, just click underneath her videos. There's a lot of people that have content. Not some of them don't have a huge amount, but they at least have something in their about page. The majority of them. Those who don't, fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that because, you know, again, it's the majority of Jason's followers, like 95%. They don't have fuck all. And why? Because they're not genuine. You're not on YouTube for genuine and honest reasons. Just sucking up to haters like Jason, who keep repeating excessively ad nauseum these words of proof. We have proof, and you never actually see the evidence. You never visually see anything that he says, and when you do, it's a misinterpretation of what there is as well. Misinterpretations happen a lot. So, Digital Zero, I was gonna check your subs, you ain't got none. So I click Digital Zero's YouTube. About nothing. Discussion, nothing. Channels, nothing. Playlists, nothing. Videos, nothing. 2 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie and say you ain't got any subscribers. You got 2 subscribers, like, you know, but you're intent on just lying. So, and misinterpreting and not understanding what's right under your nose. That's a typical Jason supporter, really. Because fantasy is more addictive to these people than it is factual information. Jason does it. Wants to sell this fantasy of a superior researcher, investigator, to investigating what? He couldn't investigate anything really. He just hasn't got the brain pan to do it. Not that I'm any expert in investigating to an expert level. I'm way below an expert level, but I just try to do the best I can. But Jason's so low in his understanding, he can't even understand basic knowledge that is taught in primary school. He really can't. You know, apparently eclipses are caused by Earth's shadow, apparently. Wow. Lunar eclipses are something different, but that's not what he said. You know. Regardless, what do you think of in response to creative feedback? You know, if you can see how much downvotes you got and they're excessive to the upvotes, alarm bells might ring. You know, if you like the content as well, you think, why have you got all these downvotes? What's going on? So other people can jump on the support wagon then for you because you recognise unjustified downvotes and it could be a targeted campaign instead of hiding. I mean, fuck you, Google. We're not here to hide unworthy action by targeted downvotes. We need to share with the community of, look, this is what has happened, this is the proof. Don't hide things. That's the haters' game. They hide behind fake personas and sock accounts. Don't encourage hiding. Encourage exposure. And really, that's my take on it. Am I wrong? Is there a justification for this? I don't see the logic behind this. It's not a consistent logic with mitigating unworthy behaviour from people like Jason Smith, for instance. When I've done a similar video to my previous one and saying that Jason's finished, it's been a while since then, but I think he will finish himself because all he's doing is he's filtering out any people who care to actually create content and collaborate properly. I mean, look at how he hated on Brainy Beaver just because Brainy Beaver had some constructive criticism for Jason. That's how he reacts every time. I challenge anyone to tell Jason or ask him why he's doing something in a particular way. Why not some other way? Wouldn't it be better if? I challenge anyone, go in constructive criticism, and watch what happens. If it's in he tends to run away like a pussy from actual, what do you call it, like live shows to go on and debate with. He demands them, but then when it comes to the crunch and come on in then, I'm live now. Come on in. We can plan a talk later, or you come in live and talk now. No, he runs off. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it because he'll make some excuse about some rules that are being forced on him or some bullshit every time. Every time he runs away. And he's scared of it. He's scared of being exposed. All he's trying to do at this point, all he can do at this point, is encourage an audience who don't think deep enough, who just regurgitate his own bullshit. Look at Menace to Sobriety. All he wants to do is repeat the same hate, and it's just a mouthpiece for Jason, a lapdog. For fuck's sake, Menace to Sobriety, grow up parabolics and be your own man, not some puppeteered bullshitter. I mean, you come across the internet acting like a tough guy, but you're Jason's bitch, really. That's what you are. Very few people are repeating in great detail like what Jason's rhetoric is. But Jason is encouraging these people who they don't think any much depth. They're just as bad, but they're not repeating in details. Menace to Sobriety is though it's beyond the joke. Like talk about being pathetic. It's just wow. It just doesn't seem to be logical to me. Hide your down votes but display your up votes. Why? If something's controversial and not really designed to be a hate thing, and there's a lot of down votes, I want that to be seen, because it might mean that people didn't quite get your interpretation of something. Perhaps you try again or something or other. But if it's just a haters down voting, fine. You don't really need to reiterate and so that they can be interpreted properly, because haters will always interpret your content in a way in which they can carry on hating, because they don't know any better. They're low lives and they don't know how to adjust. They don't know how to encourage factual information. For instance, apparently I got no subscribers. Yeah, you got 2 of them, Digital Zero. Probably your other stock accounts, I guess, if you're that's how Jason's supporters tend to operate. Thanks for watching anyway. Take care, peace out, and I'll look forward to doing another video soon. There is a Teespring shop now at Exploratory Minds. We'll give you shout outs for the best content, definitely from YouTubers who collaborate if and when, but from the website as well. As you can see in the Twitter feed, there's stuff there for the Twitter feed that will be more progressive as we go forward in different things. Going to be writing about Iron Man theory on Exploratory Minds. It's not about fiction per se, but Adam Savage, I'm interested in what he had to do with his show with extreme engineering, and that article will come through. There's some aspects of that, an Iron Man-like suit. In reality, there could be something where you suit up with something that you could actually get some feet off the ground with, fly around in, and it's fascinating stuff. Of course, there's a huge amount of things within the original fictional story that doesn't happen in reality, particularly like nanotech and all that. But it's interesting, I think, to consider what can we extract out of that is physically possible in reality, and what are the attempts of making it practical. Would it be practical, and is there a practical application for this, and so on. Analysis, pulling it apart. Jason Smith, get him to try to analyse something. Fuck you, buddy. Good luck with that one. Come out with the most outlandish bullshit ever, because he's a paranoid fuck because he's scared of losing subscribers because he knows he's fake, number 2. And it's him who formed a GoFundMe called Exposing Deceivers way back in 2017. It made whole $10. I wonder why he's so butthurt over actual GoFundMes that are highly successful. Why? Because people recognize genuine, honest consistency when they see it, rather than bullshitting, hating. And the main video for that GoFundMe is gone, disappeared. I wonder why. Did it get flagged for hate campaign? Most likely. Fuck you, Jason, you dickhead. Moving forward anyway. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye.